The old man set up his sniper rifle and aimed at the three scumbags across from him, but he didn't shoot them in the head. Instead, he aimed at the young man's private part and pulled the trigger. The shot hit its target, and blood sprayed everywhere. The guy screamed like a dying pig. After the job was done, the old man hid the sniper rifle, put on his coat, and picked up the shell. Then he calmly walked downstairs, whistling. When no one was around, he threw away the shell in his pocket. Just like always, he went to his friend and kept watching the chess game. Soon, another man started to worry that he might be the next target, so he quickly packed his things and got ready to leave the city. But he didn't know the old man had been waiting for him. This time, the old man didn't go for a direct kill either. He aimed at the guy's gas tank and pulled the trigger. The car exploded with a loud bang and burst into flames. The guy jumped out just in time and survived, but he was badly burned by the fire. As the fire truck rushed to the scene, the old man put his things down and squeezed into the crowd to watch. After making sure the guy had learned his lesson, he turned around and left. The recent shootings made the police chief panic too, because his son was also one of the men who assaulted the old man's granddaughter. He rushed home and told his son not to go outside for now. Then he quickly took his team to search the old man's house. Although everything pointed to the old man, there wasn't enough evidence, so the chief could only warn him not to hurt his beloved son. But before he finished speaking, the old man cut him off and said the tragedy might have already happened. The chief panicked, thinking the old man had partners, and rushed home to check on his son. But no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer. He pulled out his gun, ready to break down the door. But just then, a gunshot rang out, and the bullet hit him instead. When the other officers arrived, they found out the shooter was the chief's frightened son. The recent shootings had already messed with his mind. When he heard someone knocking, he thought the old man had come for revenge. But he ended up shooting the dad who spoiled him rotten. On the other side, the old man still couldn't stop worrying about his granddaughter. He was afraid her young heart would be hurt again. It wasn't until he got drunk and heard her singing a familiar song that he finally let go of his pain and chose to turn himself in.